Welcome to this week's edition of Phoenix 14 Sports. I'm Steve Roth. Here's what's going on. A new parking lot for students to use. The overflow lot next to the football and baseball fields is now open to all students. Early in February, baseball player Neil Pritchard was towed from what's known as the in-gold lot while he was practicing. He says that several other players on the baseball team also started getting towed during practice. Pritchard said he doesn't have a decal, but that he's never had a problem parking there before. Athletic Director Dave Blank decided, with campus safety and police, to refund students who were ticketed and towed from that lot since the completion of Alumni Fieldhouse. Now any student can park in the overflow lot for the rest of the semester. Blank says he's making sure that all the student athletes know what the rules are for parking.
You do have to have an identifiable decal on your car to be able to park on this campus. Well, that protects our students, and that's paramount to what we're trying to do. So we fully support campus security in that measure.
The baseball team started their season with a series against NC State. The first game was in Raleigh, where they got trounced 17-4. Saturday, however, the game was at home. The team needed no extra help getting pumped for this game. That's senior Thomas Girdwood getting the troops ready. That ended up being the fuel they needed. Alex Swim gets a big hit, which turns into a double early on in the game. Then freshman Ryan Kinsella singles up the middle to score a swim. It was a huge day for sophomore Kyle Webb, who got the start. He strikes out a Wolfpack member here and got another one here. Webb kept racking them up early as he gets a few swinging strikeouts. Webb finished with a career-high 8 strikeouts. The bats were also out in full force. Harry Austin gets a single here to give Elon another run. Later, Alex Swim hits a single to short. 2 batters later, it's big bad Ryan Kinsella with a 3-run blast to left field. The Phoenix end up turning the tables on NC State as they beat the Wolfpack 12-2. The men's basketball team also played Saturday, taking on UNC Greensboro at night. It was senior night for the Phoenix, who honored 3 players prior to tip-off. As soon as it started, 2 Phoenix players took control of the game, as we see Sebastian Koch at a 3-pointer here. Then it's Koch again with another 3. The other player who had a big night was senior Chris Long, who makes a 3 here. It apparently was also Scott Grable slam dunk night, as he rocks Alumni Gym twice here. Then Sebastian Koch again for 3 more. He finished with a career-high 23 points. Later, it's Chris Long from afar. Then, why not, it's Chris Long again for 3. Then, Long fights hard for the layup and gets fouled in the process. The senior also gets a career-high, finishing with 30 points. The coach thanks the seniors, and they all thank the fans as the Phoenix beat UNC Greensboro 99-90. After the game, senior Chris Long talked about the emotions his mother experienced on senior night.
I've been warning her for about 2 weeks now that she wasn't allowed to start crying and causing a scene in the middle of the court. So she kept promising me nothing was going to happen, but when she was making promises, she was crying at the same time. So I was a little concerned coming into the night.
After the NC State baseball game, where the team got beat up on Friday, they ended up winning the series 2-1. Also, the softball team played 4 games in 3 days this weekend, winning every one of them. They are now 7-1. The women's basketball team played Saturday against Samford and lost a close one, 83-80. The women's basketball team plays again tonight against the University of Tennessee Chattanooga at home. Tip-off is set for 7 o'clock. The men's basketball team is away Thursday as they take on the Davidson Wildcats. The baseball team plays next Tuesday as they travel to High Point, and softball has a doubleheader Saturday. They're playing at South Carolina.